Over time, we have seen a lot of history being lost, but through today's story, Mysteries World is presenting the story of Kyoto's lost alleys. Welcome to another new video of Mysteries World. A city where time has stood still for hundreds of years. Kyoto, the ancient capital of Japan. Not just a city, it is a living history. Every street, every alley of this city hides thousands of stories. But many of these stories are being lost today, before our eyes, slowly. History of Kyoto. In 794 AD, Kyoto was the capital of Japan. The city was then called Heian-kyo, meaning the city of peace and beauty. The streets of Kyoto were designed for people's daily lives, narrow but lively. On both sides of these streets were wooden houses, called machiya. These houses were not just places to live, they were centers of business, culture, and family. People lived, worked, and spent their lives in the same place. Gion, the center of culture. The name of the most famous street in Kyoto, Gion. This was the area of geishas. Geishas were not just entertainment, they were living symbols of music, dance, and art. As evening fell, another world began in these streets. The light of red lanterns, the sound of shamisen, and each geisha walking silently. Everything was so perfect, so peaceful, like a scene from a movie. Daily life. These streets weren't just beautiful, they were part of life. Shops would open in the morning. Tea, clothes, handicrafts. People knew each other. Every shop was a familiar face. Children played in the streets, the elderly talked, and the merchants were busy with their work. It was a kind of community where everyone lived together. The beginning of change. Time never stands still. After World War II, Japan began to modernize rapidly. Kyoto also began to change. The old wooden houses, which were once part of history, were being torn down and new buildings were being built. Hotels, apartments, and modern streets. The old streets slowly lost their soul. Lost culture. Many streets are no longer what they used to be. Where there was once light, now there is darkness. Where there were people, now there is silence. Many old shops have closed, and the number of geishas has also decreased. Culture is disappearing before our eyes. What still lives? Not everything is over. Pontocho Alley still retains the touch of the old days. Walking here feels like you've stepped back in time. The wooden houses, the small restaurants, and the light of the lanterns. These still live as the last memories of history. These streets of Kyoto teach us one thing. Time changes everything, but memories remain. Maybe one day these streets will be completely gone, but their stories will live on in people's minds and within these stories. So friends, to watch such unusual and interesting mystery and romance videos, subscribe to the Mysteries World channel now and press the bell icon next to it. If you like the video, you can like it. So friends, that's all for today's program. See you in the next video. Until then, stay well.